Who just beats someone that bad for no reason at all?
And that's a question Rachel Moore wants an answer to. 3 years ago tonight, Ms. Moore was nearly beaten to death by an unknown assailant inside her then Greenville, Somerset County home. She had just walked into her house after work.
And as I turned to look, he was like almost crouched down behind the doorway, and he just kind of lunged at me.
Moore providing this photograph of what she looked like in the wake of the attack.
He put me in several chokeholds. He kept beating my head off the concrete floor. I kept yelling the whole time, like, I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know what you want.
The unknown suspect said nothing. He just kept beating the unconscious and helpless woman.
Why it had to be such a brutal beating.
Perhaps thinking that Rachel Moore was dead, the man left the home, covered in her own blood. Miss Moore slowly came to, just enough to stumble around the house and find her cell phone. She called 911 and was rushed to the hospital, suffering extensive serious injuries.
It's a brain bleed, basal skull fracture, temple skull fracture, nose was broken, orbital fractures.
Unable to get a good look at her attacker the night of the assault, for 3 years, Rachel Moore has lived a life looking at faces, looking over her shoulder, and wondering.
He knows who I am. I don't know who he is. I could have passed him multiple times.
Rachel Moore suffers from PTSD as a result of the beating. She says the person who did this to her was an absolute coward who needs captured and brought to justice. State police are asking for any information or tips to make that happen.
He gets to go around living every day like nothing happened, and I have to live with all the after effects.
Ross Godotti, KDKA News.